Just about to get things underway here at the Rapids Complex, here at Wisconsin Rapids High School for this CWI South Conference matchup to begin the season for these two softball squads. It is the Pittsville Panthers going up against the two-time defending state champion Pacelli Cardinals. Ryan Rasmussen, Brendan Retzloff here with you guys for this one, and we welcome you back to the beginning of a new season of girls softball here on Zaleski Sports. And in this matchup that we have provided, it should be a pretty good one here to open up the season for Ann Molsky and her Pacelli Cardinals. Ann Molsky just got inducted into the Coaches Hall of Fame just earlier this last March. So a huge congratulations to her on that. And we're just about to get things underway here from Rapids. And then taking a look at Pittsville, led by Coach Sarah Peters, and their starting lineup. First pitch of the game in there for a strike. Hallie Friday to lead off for Pittsville. Then it's Kayla Jacobson, followed by Lana Vollert. So those are the first three batters in order here on the 0-1 count. This one fouled back. And they are against arguably the best pitcher in the state, in Peyton Mansell. What a year she had last year. Not a single loss for her on the season, and she was able to get the winning strikeout to bring them that second state title in the last 2 years against Oakfield in that 4-3 victory, as Hallie Friday goes down swinging. So one down here in the top of the first. Finds the outside corner in there for a strike. And this Pacelli defense, I mean, pretty much the exact same lineup that we saw from what they had last season. They got to move up a division. Nice fastball. Almost a little bit of a cutter to it. In there for a strike for Mansell. 0-2 count here on Jacobson. Mansell sets, fires, and another swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts to begin her season. Peyton Mansell, just incredible work she has done. And just to tell you how dominant this Pacelli team was in the 2024 season, 12-0 in conference play, 184 runs scored in those 12 games in conference, and they only allowed 4 runs in the games. So plenty of dominance behind them and their team. But taking a look at Ann Molsky's squad, it's Mansell pitching, catching is Kaylin Yenter. Once again, Amelia Martini at first base, playing at second base, Ava Tess. Shortstop is Kelsey Geezy. Then over at third, Maddie Pionic. Then from left to right field, it is Ella Van Order. Then in center field, it's Katie Elka. And in right field, Kaden Nelson for the Cardinals. Lana Vollert here. 0-1. Another off speed. What a beautiful pitch from Mansell. And already down 0-2. And she's one pitch away from having an immaculate first inning. What a way that would be to open the season. Here it comes. This one is in there. Actually, I might have missed a pitch. It must be a 1-2 count. There's that pause and play. It threw me off. And a ball inside here to Vollert. The people at the scorer's table, they don't have the balls and strikes set up. So you're just going to have to bear with me here for the counts here. High pitch here. leads to a full count here on Vollert. So Vollert battling. So from what I thought was going to be an immaculate inning, it's full count. And this one down low, and Vollert will take a walk to first. Good fight there at the plate there from Lana. She was down in the count early, and she was able to work it there on Mansell to find her way over to first base. So now it's Gwen Coombe at the plate here, fouls this one off. This Pittsville team last year, conference play, went 5-7, 7-11 overall record. Sarah Peters trying to add a little bit more firepower into the squad here, and a lot of people know about the story about Lucy Vanetta, who unfortunately passed away in that car accident, and this one's in there for a strike, and 3 strikeouts and a walk in the first 4 batters of the day for Peyton Mansell as she gets her way out of this first inning here. Coming up, it's Maddie Piana, Katie Elka, and Kaylin Yenter for the Cardinals here on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Meda Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Meda Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at medacustom.com.
And back here at the Quadplex here in Rapids for this Central Wisconsin South Conference matchup, presented by Auto Select, which is Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and Highway 10 East in Stevens Point and on Schoolfield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. Here we go. First pitch here for the opposition, and Brooke Grossman for Pittsville. A little too high for Pionic. Second pitch. Down and in, and as many of the Pacelli fans and audience remember, Maddie Pionic had one of the incredible diving catches in that state championship game against Oakfield, which really pushed the momentum towards Pacelli in that championship game, and what a catch it was. That led Ann Molsky to her 4th state championship. 3-1 count here on the hitter. Fastball dips down low, and Pionic's going to take first. And that was Brooke Grossman's issue last year against this Pacelli team. She gave up plenty of walks, and once you give up a lot of walks to this Pacelli team, they can absolutely destroy you with their batters. A big swing and a miss, and they stole lots of bases, and Pionic has her first stolen base here in 2025. It was a good throw, though, from Gwen Coombe behind the plate. Just a little bit slow of a pitch here. This one kind of tried to dip it in there and just couldn't get it for Ilka at the plate here. A 2-1 count for Katie. And takes a ball, goes off of Coombs' glove and gets away. And Pionic takes third base. Big part to the success behind Ann Molsky's team. Base stealing and their aggressiveness on the pads. 3-1 count now. Here on Ilka. Grossman's pitch, big swing and a miss, and it's a full count now here for Katie. Already 9 pitches in here for Brooke Grossman. Here comes number 10. It's popped up, playable, at second and off the glove. It's going to be an error on Leah Downs, and Pacelli strikes first here in the 2025 campaign with Katie Ilka reaching on the E4. So now it's Kaylin Yenter up to the plate. The catcher, she had a lot of big-time hits in the 2024 season. Lots of success. All the Pacelli batters average in 2024 was over 500, so that just shows how dominant they were. Center field, playable, and it's made for the out. Goes off the glove here of Downs, and Grossman able to retrieve it as Ilka takes third base. So 1 down here for Amelia Martini and the Cardinals. Jacobson, the one that made the play in center field. This pitch finds the outside corner. That's the pitch Grossman's going to have to make throughout the day if she wants a ton of success. Martini lays off. 1-1 the count. Plenty of speed with Ilka at third. This one just a tad up high. Martini opened up last season with a grand slam in her very first plate appearance. Can't do the same, but she could unload the bases. She has a good hitter's count here. And this one up and in on the 3-1, and she'll take a base. So no registered at-bat yet for Martini. And now it's the pitcher, Mansell. Already the 5th hitter for Pacelli is Coach Molsky has to perform the matrix on that one. She's showing she's still got it as the coach. In that box over on the third base side. Mansell looking and hits it right to Downs. Off the glove, able to make the play. And Martini is able to get to second. And more importantly, Ilka is able to score on the sacrifice from Mansell. So an RBI sacrifice for Peyton Mansell. Now it's Ava Tess. And she hits this one right up the middle. That's going to score a run. Martini rounding third, and she is home. An RBI single for Ava Tess. And the Pacelli hitters, they just keep on hitting. Leaving off right from last year. Giese sends one a mile high over the dugout. Foul. She really had to bring those wrists in on that swing. That was way up and in. 0-1 here to Giese. Second pitch swinging, same result. Pretty decent crowd show up here on this 45-degree afternoon. The sun's starting to pop out as well. 11-mile-per-hour winds. It's going to be tough to see any ball go over the fence here today. Geezy fouls it off. And she's hanging in there, 0-2. A 3-0 lead for Pacelli. This one popped up to Downs, and this time she makes the play for out number 3. So a 3-run first inning here for the Cardinals, as the Panthers will try to respond back. Kiera Knutson, Trinity Fox, and Leah Downs to bring things up here into inning number 2. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows at last year's pricing. Call today.
Selling your car to Doll Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, inning number 2, presented by Home Furniture. Fill your home with the best from Home Furniture: sofas, sectionals, beds, recliners, lighting, tables, rugs, and so much more. Home Furniture with locations on Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids and Post Road in Plover. Kiera Knutson leads things off here. 2-0 count. So she's got a good hitter's count early here on Peyton Mansell, who trying to pull up the stats here from her last year, but she was absolute dominant on the mound, and this pitch goes way inside. 3-0. So Mansell ended up pitching in 15 games or 16 games last year, only gave up 14 hits and only 18 runs out of her time pitching. Just an absolute domination of a performance from Peyton Mansell. She went 10-1 on the season. 3-1. Swing and a miss. Or 3-2 it was. Down she goes. That's another strikeout. 4 strikeouts. And her whiff rate is absurd. A .7 whiff rate. Trinity Fox playing at first base today, trying to turn things around here. This one in there, right down the middle. Might have been looking for something off speed. Now she's got to fight as the hitter. Down in the count. Checks her swing, holds off. She's got to do everything she can to guard that plate and just be aware of what the strike zone is, and she did a good job on the last pitch. Mansell fires. It's in there. Another K. Number 5. This time it's looking. And you can hear Coach Sarah Peters say, hey, come on now, let's get aggressive here. Got to be swinging the bats. Leah Downs playing at second today. This one in there for a strike. And once Peyton catches fire with her rhythm, she is one of the best. This one's in there. Another big cut at it from Downs. Couldn't get a piece. Now she's down 0-2. Mansell trying to work a very quick second inning here. Trying to go 3 up, 3 down. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on the off speed. Number 6. Through 7 batters, 6 strikeouts, and a walk for Mansell. Coming up for the Cardinals, it's Van Order, Nelson, and back to the top with Pionic. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe. And now open on Saturday nights. Try the new Rock and Roll Cafe Bar and Grill on Church Street.
Back here at the Quadplex here in Rapids. Van Order at the plate. This is the second pitch of the at-bat. And that one's in there for a strike for Grossman. Caught the top corner. Up and away. That's a spot you want to go here on these batters of Pacelli. This one fouled off. It's a 1-2 count now on Van Order. Van Order, she's a lot of the energy of this Pacelli team. She sends this one into left. Playable, and it's made. For Knutson for the first out here, the second. So Caden Nelson, the lefty, to go to the plate as the number 9 hitter. She's got tremendous power. There is the saying that lefties have a little more power than righties in the game of baseball or softball. And last year that kind of held true. She led the team with home runs, and this one is hit to second. Downs makes the play to first for the out. So the second ground out here of the day. 2 up, 2 down here for Grossman. And now it's back to the top of the order with Maddie Pionic. This one up and away. Actually, to my last fact, Nelson and Martini tied for the team in home runs. This one hit sharply to short. What a play. Lana Voller making a tremendous play right there. Those ones can be tough to judge, but she read it perfectly in a very quick 1-2-3 inning. Here in the second for both of these teams, it's 3-0 as we head to inning number 3. We'll be back here on Zaleski Sports.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no-obligation estimate,
Call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
And welcome back here on Zaleski Sports. Inning number 3 about to get underway, presented by Oso Brewing Company in Plover, which offers a large, spacious place for your next gathering or just watch the big game on a massive projector screen. Enjoy a great variety of pizzas and other hot food, along with a cold soda. And it's all at Oso Brewing in Plover. Grossman to lead off here as she sets to bunt and fouls it off, and now she's down 0-2. We talked about that high whiff rate from Peyton Mansell. She's already got 6 strikeouts here in these first 2 innings. Only gave up the 1 walk thus far. Talana Vollert. Grossman down 0-2. Fastball, it's in there. Number 7. As she goes down looking. And Pacelli, they ended up getting moved up from Division 5 to Division 4 this year, so they'll be facing a few different opponents on the schedule. Here's Allison Klasky. Big swing and a miss. Hitting in the 9 spot is the right fielder. Friday on deck. Sunshine is out and about in a big swing. And a cut right through it. 0-2. 5 pitches, all have been strikes here in this 3rd inning for Mansell. Number 6 underway, a swing and a miss. And another victim of the strikeout. That is already 8 strikeouts. And now it's back to the top for the Panthers. Squaring a bunt and right through it for Friday. Mansell right now, she is pitching just like how she did in the state championship against Oakfield. Pittsville just can't get a hit. Contact made, grounder to Tess, and the play is made for out number 3. So that time they were able to make contact, but still hitless are the Pittsville Panthers here through the first 2.5 innings. Coming up on the bottom half, it's Elka, Yenter, and Martini here on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
At Oso Brewing, we're committed to our community and charity events. We give back locally. We're spot on with tasty food right inside our brewery. Oso pizzas and sandwiches are the best kept secrets in the area. Come and enjoy our new patio atmosphere with friends and family.
It will be something you want to tell your friends about.
And welcome back, bottom of the 3rd inning here at the Quadplex. Pacelli playing as the home team here, and what you could say is a neutral home game. This one fouled away, hit sharply by Elka. Today's game presented by Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality that you can trust. Also by Culligan. Culligan Water specializes in all your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Down in the count's Elka. Grossman's pitch. Down and inside. A 3-0 lead. Pacelli got all their runs in that first inning. Elka lines one down the left field line, foul. Didn't have too much pop in the bat last year, but still had over 400 batting average. Is Katie. And this one down and in, and that's a hard-fought walk there for the speedy center fielder, Katie Elka. And you know the way Ann Molsky coaches, she is taking off on this first pitch. She wanted to, and I think Grossman knew, so she delivered a very quick fastball there. Kaylin Yenter at the plate. Flew out to center last time up. This one hit sharply down the line again for a foul. 1-1 to the catcher. Pacelli dugout making some noise. This pitch in, and Elka takes off, and she is there with ease. You knew it was going to be done at one point. So runner in scoring position now for Yenter. She pops this one up, playable, and the play is made behind the plate. Gwen Kuhn makes the play for out number 1. And now it's Amelia Martini's turn, who with Nelson led the team in home runs, hitting in the cleanup spot for Pacelli. This pitch jumps off of the plate, it looked like. Had some really weird spin after it hit the ground, and Elka moves ahead to third. This one hit sharply up the middle. It's going to be an RBI single for Martini, and she squared up on that one. So her first recorded at-bat of the year here in the third inning is an RBI single after she took a walk in the first. And Elka, once again, scores another run. This one bounces off the plate, a wild pitch. And Martini swipes second. Mansell had the sacrifice RBI in the first. So she's still without a recorded at-bat. Second pitch off speed, just high. 2-0 the count here to the pitcher. Grossman, fastball, delivered too low. Now we'll see if Molsky gives Mansell the green light here on a 3-0 count. Here it is, she watches. Tessa waiting on deck. Pacelli up 4-0 here in the third. Mansell watches. This one's too high, and she'll take a base. Grossman has yet to record a strikeout. And a courtesy runner will go in here for Mansell, as Coach Molsky wants to give her pitcher some time to warm up her arm so she's not just caught alone on the base pads. I believe that's Kripalowski who's out there at first base. Correct me if I'm wrong. But here's Tess. Runners at first and second. One out. Tess goes opposite field in a sliding attempt. Couldn't get made. And this is going to clear the base pads. Tess rounding second. She goes to third. And Kripalowski makes it all the way home. And it's going to be a 2 RBI triple for Ava Tess. And she is cooking here in these first few innings of the season. A single and a triple. 3 RBIs already for Ava Tess. Giese fouls this one back. Klasky had a chance of making the play, but the ball just kept cutting more towards that right field corner. As Ava Tess was just able to put a good swing on it, go opposite field, and it just kept slicing away from Klasky. I think if Klasky had just a better jump on it, I think she could have made the play. Those ones are always tough to read. Giese watches this one go low. Six nothing here at the Quadplex. Pacelli trying to make it 7. Giese fouls back. Grossman still looking to record her first strikeout here in 2025. She's got a chance here. Giese lines this one down the left field line. It goes to the wall. And that scores Tess, and she'll make it to second. She's thinking about 3, and she'll stay put. As Coach Mo says, hold back. And it's an RBI double for Kelsey Giese. She struck that one with a lot of power. And this is where this Pacelli team is just so dangerous. Their hitters all throughout the lineup, they are just so powerful. Even fighting off this 10-plus mile-per-hour wind. Van Order hits this one right off the end of the bat. Tough play to make. Fowler overthrows it, and it goes into the seating there on the right-hand side. So that's going to advance Van Order. It's going to score the run. So won't be recorded as an RBI, but more likely to be an E6. Now it's Kaden Nelson. Here in this 8-0 ball game. Nelson chops it over, downs, over to first. The play is made for out number 2. So back-to-back times, Kaden Nelson's ground out to Leah Downs. Ella Van Order does advance to third. This one in there for a strike on Pionic. So if Pionic is able to bat a full round here, Pacelli here in this third inning will bat the full order. 9th hitter. Cut fastball, just a little high from Grossman. Grossman is trying to find a way out of it here. And Pionic gets this one over the shortstop. That's going to score another run, and it's 9-0. And Pacelli has gone a full round here in inning number 3. Elka's turn. She started this thing with a walk and scored a run. Already has 2 runs scored today. Elka down the third base line. It goes by, fair ball. All the way to the wall once again. Trying to cut it off. Can't do it. Pionic rounds third and scores. And it's 10-0. Now you're thinking that 10-run rule is about to be in play here. Pittsville will get another chance. This pitch down low and sliding in there safely is Elka. Pacelli already looking close to mid-season form with a star-studded lineup where practically all of this lineup was involved in those last 2 state championships. Talk about dominance and a walk for Yenter, and Sarah Peters has got to consider taking out Grossman here. She is starting to lose a little bit here behind that mound. She'll keep continuing, see if she can get through it here. Martini, ground ball, and Fowler able to get the out, but Pacelli put up a 7 spot here in this 3rd inning. A 10-0 lead after going through 10 batters, or 11 batters here in the inning. On to inning number 4, where we'll see if Pittsville can try to turn things around here, if Mansell will shut them down, and Pacelli goes 1-0. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Back here at the Quadplex, a 10-0 lead here for the home team, Pacelli Cardinals, who are ranked number 1 on our Zaleski Sports polls. I know it's very early here in the season, very first game, but that is what was decided going here into the season. Today's game presented by Sandine Carpet One. Sandine Carpet One on Post Road in Plover is here to floor you with the best in all your carpeting and flooring needs. Whether for your home or business, you'll find help with choosing the right look and material to bring you flooring to the next level. It's Sandine Carpet One. Mansell's pitch off the end of the bat of Killa Jacobson. A tough 3rd inning for the Pittsville defense and Brooke Grossman. Pittsville trying to turn it around, but Jacobson cannot. Down on strikes she goes. That is 9 strikeouts here in the ballgame for Peyton Mansell. And here's Fowler, the only Pittsville Panther to not be retired on strikes. Took a walk in the 1st. The gloveless look has that lumberjack feel to it. Big cut and a miss on a high fastball. Kuma waiting on deck. Looking confident in the box. It's in there for a strike. And 1-2 now here on Vollert. Now she's got to protect the plate with how great Mansell's been pitching. Fastball lines it right to first. Martini makes the play. Solid contact, but an unfortunate outcome for Vollert on the line out. 2 up, 2 down. Gwen at the plate. Takes one outside for a strike. Oh and 1 here. This one popped up. Pretty good contact. Giese calls off, and she makes the play. 3 up, 3 down. 9 strikeouts through 4 innings for Peyton Mansell. And we'll see if Sarah Peters goes with a pitching change here in this bottom half of the 4th, or if we'll see Grossman continue. And she will continue. We will take a quick TV timeout. We'll be right back here for the bottom of the 4th on Zaleski Sports.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home, providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
We're going to tell all of our viewers about Mitten's Rusted and Busted trade-in sale, which reminds me of a funny story.
Folks, Tim's saying that Mitten's is paying its customers to get rid of their old furniture and buy new.
This January's Rusted and Busted promotion is so huge. Do you think we could make it any bigger?
I don't think so, Tim.
Hey, do you think Jill will let me buy a brand new Lazy Boy power recliner, or should I build one myself?
Well, Tim, the stars are telling me that buying one from Mittens would be a safer decision.
No long balls here in the bottom half of the 4th here of this one, but Pacelli with a 10-0 lead. If they can score 5 more here in the inning, they will put this game to bed. Peyton Mansell at the plate here. That was the 2nd pitch of the at-bat. 3rd pitch from Grossman, down and in. Mansell watches, and now she's got a 3-1 count. Mansell had a sacrifice RBI in the 1st, took a walk in the 3rd. So she has no recorded at-bat yet, grounds this one to 3rd, foul. And now it's a full count. Ava Tessa waiting on deck. Mansell hits a bullet into right field for a single. Everything is just going right for the Pacelli batters here on this early April day. And now it's Zdroik going into a courtesy run for Mansell. Tess 3 RBIs in this one, and she brings this one over to the left field line for a base hit. It's going to be extra bases, and Tess has a double, and she is a home run away from the cycle here in the 4th inning. Ava Tess last year, it took her a while to get the bat going. But this year, it's a different story. Giese, first pitch swinging over to right field. Klasky makes the play, and both runners take. Zdroik scores, and it's an RBI sacrifice for Kelsey Giese. $11-0. A spinner fouled away by Van Order. Flew out to left in the second, and in the third, reached on an error and scored. Van Order pops this one up, right side, out of play. Runner in scoring position here for Van Order. Third pitch, up and away. And now it's a 1-2 count here. Grossman still trying to find that strikeout. Here it comes. Went off speed and just lost a little bit of the grip on it. We'll try it again. 2-2, foul tip. Grossman was really hoping Coombe was able to hang on to it. That was a tough play to make, though. So Van Order is staying alive. And she watches, and it's finally a strikeout for Grossman, and that brings a little bit of confidence here into Brooke. Some more smiles now on the Pittsville side of things. And now Pacelli's got a different hitter in here. So Kaden Nelson, it appears her day of hitting is done. And this is Layla Kropodlowski at the plate. Layla, a big swing and a miss. She pops this one up. Out of play. Sophomore this year is Layla. And she watches this one. Sarah Peters trying to give her pitcher some confidence. 2 away here. Kropolowski fouls it back. And that would have been playable for us up here, but we have a roof covering our heads. We've seen a couple of foul balls go back this way. Runner at third here for Kropolowski. This one right off the interior of the bat, and it's out number 3. So Pittsville able to hold on to survive at least another inning of play after only 1 run scored. And it's 11-0 through 4 here at the Quadplex. We'll be right back for more softball in the CWI South on Zaleski's.
You're gonna love home furniture. Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture. West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Welcome back, everybody, here at the Quadplex. Inning number 5 about to get underway, and that concludes the pitching day for Peyton Mansell as her and Martini switch positions from first to pitcher and pitcher to first. And just when you think that you're Pittsville, you got a chance to get some contact going, you have to deal with another pitcher of veteran caliber in Amelia Martini, which just almost doesn't seem fair. She pitched back-to-back perfect games last year. I believe she had 3 perfect games pitched. And this one gets over the glove. It's the first hit of the ball game for Pittsville. And Kira Knudsen finally gets Pittsville on the hit list. In a good way, not the bad way. So a base hit for Knudsen. Fastball in there for a strike. Maybe that base hit will give these hitters a little more confidence. Maybe see the ball a little bit better. Fox made a good piece of contact on it, fouled it away. But Pittsville will have to score at least 2 runs if they want to keep this game going. Fastball in on Fox. Martini sets. Too high. And now it evens up the count at 2-2 here on Trinity. Here he comes. Off speed. Too high. And now we'll see if Knudsen takes off here. With the full count here on Fox. Here it comes. Fastball, a swing and a miss. Knudsen stays put at first base. And Fox goes down swinging on strikes. 1 down for Leah Downs. See if Pacelli tries to find a double play ball here. Low pitches. Or the low pitch on the first one here in this top half of the 5th. With 1 down. Martini, just so much speed in her fastball. That pitch makes it from the mound to the plate in a blink of an eye. You have no time as a hitter to react. Off speed, half swing, ground ball. Pionic goes to second, and Tess can't make the catch. So both runners are safe. And Pittsville is putting something together here in this 5th inning. And we'll see who the error is on there. Pionic's throw to second was a little low, but you still would have thought Tess shouldn't be able to make that play. Dropping a bunt, here's Grossman. It's a good one. And they can't make the catch. And a runner's going to score. And back-to-back errors on the Pacelli defense make it a 10-run game. So Pittsville is about 60 feet away from hanging in this thing with only 1 out. But Pacelli could have made those last 2 plays to end the game. So now it's Klasky, and now we got a pickle. The throw, not in time, and the throw back home is not in time. And now they're trying to go to third, and that's not going to work. But Pittsville will bring this thing to the bottom of the 5th as they got 2 runners to score. And they're making some noise at that first base dugout. 2 down here for Klasky. Swing and a miss, a little tardy on the fastball. 1-1 here on Klasky. Two runners score on errors. Follow this one back. That one was going right at us once again. And it's a 1-2 count here for Allison. So Martini getting hit up a little bit here in this 5th inning, but her defense is also not helping her. The 1 base hit, then an E6 or an E4, and then the E3. And then the cat and mouse game from catcher to second, and then back to home plate. Another foul ball. Allison getting some encouragement from behind the plate, most likely from her family. Always good to hear. That sun is really shining now. And Klasky lines one right to Tess for out number 3. But Pittsville able to hang on at least another half inning as they put 2 runs on the board. It's 11-2, bottom half coming up here, and it's the top of the order for Pacelli. Come up here on Zaleski Sports.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double-checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Welcome back to the bottom of inning number 5 here on Zaleski Sports. Ryan Rasmussen, Brendan Retzloff here. Brooke Grossman continues her outing here on the mound as she deals with the 1-2-3 hitters of Pacelli. Second pitch, liner right past short, and Pionik's got a base hit here in the 5th. So back-to-back base hits for Pionik as she had one in the 3rd and now one here in the 5th. But Pittsville able to hang on an extra half inning here. Pacelli can end it with one swing of the bat, though. As they are up by 9. Elka, double play ball. Flip it to short, and they get the out at second. But there's a lot of speed there at first base. So fielder's choice for Katie. And killing Yenter now. Throw it to second, not in time. Stolen base. Runner in scoring position for Pacelli to end it. Yenter's had a fair share of those. She tries to walk it off, and she will. We'll see if they want to continue playing or if they're going to say that's it. Pacelli's up by 10 now. They're going to keep going. But Coach Molsky just said we're up by 10, right? They're going to keep going. And I don't blame them. This is the very first game of the year. Everybody is eager to go play spring sports, especially here in the state of Wisconsin. A big high pop-up to Klasky and right from Martini for out number 2. And Yenter tags up to third base. That was a mile-high pop-up from Martini. And she's hit plenty of bombs in the last year, but with this wind that these hitters are dealing with going inward, it's really difficult to really get anything going, but I like that they're continuing play here. Mansell, a high liner, and a great read in right field by Klasky to end the 5th. So Pacelli gets 1 run. Here in the bottom half, Pittsville with the 2. It's a 12-2 lead as we will continue play to inning number 6. We'll be back here on Zaleski Sports.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
I guess we're ending this thing here. 10-run ball game. It would have been a walk-off by Yenter on that 10-run rule, but they continued playing and they now stop. But great respect between these two programs of Pacelli and Pittsville. And Pacelli opens up their season with a 12-2 victory over Pittsville. And just to put something in perspective here, Pittsville putting up those 2 runs. I mean, that was a great fight out of the Panthers because Pacelli last year in their 12-0 conference play record, they put up 184 runs to only giving up 4. So Pittsville already put up half of that number here in the first game of the year. And Sarah Peters, obviously getting a loss isn't the greatest thing in the world, but when you're against the best team, arguably the best team in the state, you gotta be pretty proud of yourself in the first game here of the season. And the fans, really great showing here of the crowd here in this one today, but Pacelli comes up with the victory, and we'll get some interviews coming up here. Coming up next is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy gets your fresh cheese curds made daily in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. We'll be right back for our interviews.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun, Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with so many delicious favorites featuring hundreds of varieties of bratwurst, chicken, pork, steak, and so much more. No matter what you're looking for, everything you'll find at Ski's Meat Market is always fresh with so many local gems including pizzas, salsas, deli meats, and a variety of homemade dips, pasta salads, veggies, loaded baked potatoes, and drinks. Ski's is a one-stop shop for all your culinary needs. They're always adding new flavors and specialty products. Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Their quality is worth the stop.
And the most important of those things is to have the ability to do things and treat patients in such a way that you're that you're able to do things in such a way that you're controlling the decisions that are made, and you have that ability to change things when you feel like they're not the best things for you or for your patients, and that's really important.
Okay. Alrighty, guys, welcome back to the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Join alongside, welcome back here, Coach Mo.
Welcome back.
And Ava Tess is here with us as well. 3 hits for you in this game, and you had 3/4 of the cycle, 3 hits, 3 RBIs.
I know, right?
A pretty solid showing. I mean, first game of the season, what do you have to say for yourself there?
I mean, this is like most of our team. We practice and we play all winter, and this is kind of why, so that we can come back and get right back into the game, really. And we've been working on practice too pretty hard, so.
Yeah, how long have you guys been going about here in the practices going into this first game here of the year?
This was supposed to be game 3.
True.
So we had Monday canceled, Tuesday canceled, and then we had the Wednesday issue, the rain. We're like, oh, we've got to play. So today we were like, we had someone actually who works in town here come and check the field and say, yep, we're still playing. And so, we've been working real hard for 2 weeks. We had spring break that started practice. So it was kind of, hit and miss. Some girls were gone, some girls were here. But we've been working real hard for 2 weeks and ready to rock and roll. We just want to play. We're tired of the gym. Are we tired of the gym, Ava? Yeah. We're tired of the gym.
Yeah, they're tired of the gym. And I mean, just in the broadcast, I was telling the folks how I'm assuming you guys are looking forward to playing. And since you missed a few of those games and they got postponed, but you'll be able to play them next week. But it's just a really great thing to see that you guys are being able to play again. And even though the weather it's a little iffy here and there, but you guys are still able to play. But just looking at the tally sheet here, your pitcher, Peyton Mansell, what a day for her. 4 innings pitched, 9 strikeouts, 1 walk, no hits given up for her. I mean, it looks like she's back in midseason form already.
Well, she's been working hard and kind of tweaking a couple different pitches. We didn't throw everything today. It's a little chilly. We just wanted to make sure that we could hit our spots and put things in wherever we wanted to. And then we brought in Amelia. We wanted to kind of give Peyton some time at first also, but give Amelia some chances in the circle also as we go. I mean, we're 26 games packed tight. Next week we have 5 games. So we're not going to just make Peyton do all the pitching. And this young lady pitches too, so sometimes she gets to come in too. So, we have to be smart because fast pitch softball, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, but it's a very short marathon, being that we're going to do 26 games in 6 weeks.
Yeah, just over 2 months of gameplay that you guys are going to have. And obviously the hope is to go back into Madison and be able to hold that trophy at the end. But now you guys are in Division 4 play. So to have that different type of division, is the schedule going to be looking a little bit different? I haven't even really seen the schedule for what you guys have, but...
Well, our non-conference, we've amped up our non-conference a little bit more. We're still playing Mosinee. They've always been a really good competition with the two squads going head-to-head at each other. We've added Wausau West. We've added Merrill, Poynette. We're playing Poynette again. We're playing Anago. We're playing Laconia. I mean, we're heading out there. And a number of these teams have been in sectional finals or down at state. Laconia was down at state last year, too. So, I mean, we have to continue, but like we always talk about, it's one game at a time. So this game, we played, we won, okay, that game's done. Now we prepare for the next game. And we just prepare each game, and we play our regular season to get a good seed, and so then we play the playoffs, and hopefully we get to take a trip. But right now, we just got done with this one. We finally got to play a game. So exciting. And then now we'll prepare tomorrow. We'll give them the weekend off, and then we'll have game on Monday, Tuesday, game Friday, 2 games Saturday next week.
And I would just ask you this, Ava, just how does it feel to be able to be back out here and just play some ball with your friends?
It feels great. I'm super excited. We had a great opener for our season, and I just hope we get to keep playing outside. No more canceled games.
And how about practice outside? That'd be good.
Yeah, practice outside too. I'm getting sick of the gym.
No more snow. I think everybody here is hoping no more snow ever again. No. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I have to ask. I'll put you in the highlight house here right away. So
I'm Ava Tess, and I'm in the house.
Alrighty, that is Ava Tess with us and Coach Ann Molsky with the Pacelli Cardinals, as they are a family. They're 1-0 now here on the season, and they're looking forward to their games coming up here later in the year. But that's going to do it for us here at the Quadplex. First, I will actually go through the tally sheet here. So for Pacelli, they scored 12 runs off of 10 hits, 2 errors. And then for Pittsville, 2 runs off of 1 hit and 2 errors for them as well. But that will do it for us here. Ryan Rasmussen, Brendan Retzloff here at the Quadplex in Rapids. We say so long, and we'll see you guys next time. And you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, everybody. Good night.